All right, so here's the world beater, KHAMZAT CHIMAEV, wicked relevant in 2 divisions. Every time he sees you, he tries to take you down. Gotta think he's gonna try to wrestle here tonight.
That's exactly what he does, right? He wants to impose himself on his opponents. He wants to show his dominance when he's inside the octagon, whether it's on the ground in the grappling, as we saw in Kevin Holland, or whether it's him striking, as we have seen in the beginning of his UFC career. He has all the skills, but it's the mindset of KHAMZAT CHIMAEV that separates him from most fighters in both weight classes that he competes in.
And with respect to Conor McGregor and everybody else, I'm not sure that any athlete has ever taken this sport by storm quite the way Chimaev did back in 2020. Let's see how he fares in another big spot tonight. So here he is, one of the consensus greatest of all time, the newly minted UFC heavyweight champion, Jon Bones Jones. And I think by and large, this sport is better when he is in it. Tonight he tries to successfully defend his UFC heavyweight title.
Yeah, Jon Jones at heavyweight is something that we have waited for a really long time. And to say that he delivered would be a massive understatement as he won the fight the way that he did. Jon Jones, once again building on such a strong legacy.
Few guys relish fight night as much as Jon Jones. You see him grinning ear to ear as soon as he hits the tunnel. We'll see how it goes in title defense number 1. Jon Jones, one of the greatest of all time, has stepped inside the octagon once again. Jonny Bones is ready to fight. And now let's get you our tale of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. We send it inside the octagon. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, KHAMZAT Borz And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Heavyweight Champion of the World, Jon Bones Jones!
Referee Herb Dean will handle the action in the octagon. Good. All right, so we get another look at Jon Bones Jones here tonight. He immediately takes the center of the octagon. We'll see if he goes to the striking here early. You know he can also grapple with the best of them, but an obvious reach advantage yet again for Jon Bones Jones tonight. 84.5 inches in reach, something that is very difficult for opponents to counter. All right, no surprise to see Jonny Bones Jones open with some of those long-range weapons and finding...
Oh, guillotine here!
Oh, that guillotine choke is tough. Oh, what a beautiful counter to the guillotine there. Gets side mount. Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense. Oh, big elbow. Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Chimaev.
Great defense by the defensive fighter.
Another ground and pound strike lands.
Big ground and pound.
Oh, these are some serious power punches from the top by KHAMZAT CHIMAEV.
He pinned his arm, he's got him in the crucifix.
Listen. Jones is now dealing with a cheek cut. Pretty good ground and pound by him here. He told us on Thursday he needed to be more effective in these situations. Certainly effective tonight.
Many people have gone away from this style of fighting. This man has embraced it, and you are seeing why he's one of the best that we've seen do it in a long time.
Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike.
Oh, Kimura attack. Yup.
Oh, that Kimura looks tight.
Nice transition between Kimura and armbar. Trying to finish the armbar here. All he's got to do now is take his time, and the finish will present itself. So gotta be careful here. Come on.
Chimaev's right back to the full mount. Oh, that cut is getting worse with every passing ground strike as he lands again.
Oh.
All right, well, he's got him softened up here. Good work from the top here by Chimaev.
There it is. Now he's going to mount. He is in a lot of danger now. His opponent has beaten him. He's battered him. And now he is wearing it. There's a ton of blood on his face.
Under 2 minutes now to go. Really maximizing his shots here on the ground.
He's got to be careful here.
Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through. Jones is in half guard.
Oh, arm triangle. Arm triangle. Arm triangle.
Oh, tense moment here. That arm triangle's tight.
He needs to push the arm to the side. Get his head against the mat. Now watch as he goes to the finish. Watch it. How in the world did he escape that submission? Referee help you here. Just as the referee will never take a guy out of mount. They will not take a guy off of your back. You have to get him out of this position. The way to stay aware and stay safe defensively.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Jones. Oh, man. That cut is just bleeding like crazy. I wouldn't be surprised to see a stoppage here. So.
The amount of blood that is leaking from this guy. It's amazing that he's still standing. He has been beat up thoroughly. Tonight is not going to be his night.
All right, well, this is Jon Jones's wheelhouse right here, the ground and pound. Just a devastating ground striker, and his opponent may not be long for this.
You know, we have seen Jones do this before in his career. When he gets you down, he is so long that even from your guard, he can land brutal elbows and cause so much damage. That has been the game plan tonight, and you can see that what Jones set out to do, he is accomplishing. They should be very proud, his team in his corner. Now he's got a good body position, yup.
Moving his head pretty well defensively on the ground here. That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one. All right, we're gonna stay with him and follow him back to the corner to the stool because that is a really severe cut that he is dealing with. We'll see if the cut man can stem the bleeding here.
Stop it. I need you to get out there and be aggressive. Don't be stupid.
All right, back to the stools we go, and it's starting to look like a second mouth on his cheek.
Yeah, it looks terrible. I mean, the guy is getting hit with big shots. One big enough to open up a nasty cut on his cheek. While it's in a better spot, it still is very difficult to deal with.
Like if he absorbs another strike on that cheek, he might actually be able to eat through that cut on his cheek. I'm just saying.
He's got a big mouth.
All right, round two. Stiff jab there from Jon Jones, using his length to great effect. 84 inches the reach from Jon Jones. That's going to give him an advantage against most light heavyweights, if not heavyweights, on this UFC roster. Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing. All right, so when is too much too much? I mean, I'm not...
Guillotine jump.
Up and delivers a massive ground and pound punch to the head. Right inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you got to either have two hands submission defense.
Jones is back into full guard. He's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Chimaev.
Now he's going full mount.
Constantly a moving target.
Dude's in real danger now. He gets hit once again on that swollen area. You can see the ringside position starting to get a bit antsy. He may take a look.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by KHAMZAT CHIMAEV. All right, so he can't get it here again. Good awareness by the defensive fighter.
He's in the mount.
Chimaev's looking for that arm triangle now. Oh, that arm triangle's wicked tight.
He's starting to get it in very deep.
Oh, he's got the knee on the belly. Could be trouble defensively. Just over 3 minutes to go in round 2. Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground. And now he's got the back. Chimaev's in half guard.
He gets the mount here. He's got to be careful here.
All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off of his back.
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke. In the half guard.
Chimaev ground and pound from half guard. He is making these shots count. Nicely done. Continues to apply pressure here in half guard.
Setting up a submission.
Oh, that Von Flue choke is tight.
The Von Flue choke looks like it's in. He's done a great job of keeping the show.
Oh, somehow he gets out. Fantastic submission, D. This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling, expending all this energy trying to hold the guy down. I mean, no takedown is not fought. No reversal is not fought. Everything they're doing is fought to the very last minute before it gets given up.
Making all these shots count. All right, side control now. All right, north-south position now. We'll see who transitions first. Pretty significant welt to the left side.
Beautiful ground strikes landed.
And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through.
Oh, right into mount.
Under a minute now to go. Bottom fighter better move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage.
Well, the more things change, the more they stay the same. He continues to land a high volume of strikes on his opponent at will.
Well, I mean, John, the guy can fight everywhere. And he can fight everywhere, meaning he can fight on the ground, he can fight in the stand-up, but he's also able to do it because his cardio is so good.
Right.
This is one of the best fighters that we have seen for a long time, and it is showing in this performance.
Oh, he's got the Kimura locked in. You gotta be kidding me. How did he get out?
He just stayed calm, was able to withstand the fire, and now he finds himself out and safe.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Jonny Bones. Round 3 coming up next. All right, so the fighters head back to the stools, and hopefully this fight can continue. That is a severe cut. We'll see if the cut man can do some good work here. All right, let us show you all that was done in terms of the damage in that previous round. He has got a huge gash on his cheek.
I mean, there was that shot right there. That one landed and opened him up. What a nasty combination thrown by his opponent. But this cut now is another issue to deal with. He's got one of the best fighters in front of him, and he's dealing with this cut on the cheek.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. lead kick is true there by Jones. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
Oh, in the clinch. Big body punch, digging his entire hip into every single strike.
Man, there's so much blood on the canvas, yes, and now the referee steps in to call on the doctor. I think I could actually see his gum line. There's a hole in his cheek.
I mean, the cut on the cheek is bad, but it also is the swelling that accompanies that cut. That's going to cause this guy a lot of problems.
Yeah, that'll do it. I don't need to see the teeth through the side of his face. That's going to be the end of the fight, and athlete will live to fight again, but certainly a disappointing conclusion to this one. All right, so that'll do it. TKO via doctor stoppage, and at some point, the doctor has no choice but to save the athlete from themselves. Too much damage to that cheek.
Absolutely. I mean, all of these strikes just kept landing directly on his cheek. You know, it got the point to be so bad that once the doctor was brought into the octagon, he had no choice but to call this fight. And very rarely do we agree, but right now we agree with the decision.
The official decision, it resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, the doctor has called a stop to this fight, declaring the winner by TKO and new undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, KHAMZAT Borz Chimaev.
Well, DC, you know how much I love crowning new champions, and when we get to see these men and women realize these dreams, but to do it...
PlayStation